Hi everyone, Mr. Ahmed here. So today's task is to find the area and perimeter. And we're going to find the area and perimeter of various things in around the house. So let's begin. So let's get measuring. Place this at the start, extend all the way across. That is about, come closer, show the recording. That's 70, 71, 72, 73 centimeters is the width. And then the length is 120 centimeters, 121, 122, 123, 124 centimeters, 125 centimeters. So now we just have to calculate the perimeter and the area. Okay, so we saw that the storage compartment had a width of 73 centimeters and a length, which is the longest part of the shape, a length of 125 centimeters. Now, if you'll notice, I've left the length of this and this side, so these two sides are left blank. I don't really need to write it in because I know that the top and the bottom are the same length on a rectangle, and the two sides over here are also the same length. So if that's 73, down here is also 73, and on the side over here is also 125 centimeters. Okay, so let's begin with calculating the area. Now over here I've written the formula for calculating the area of a square or a rectangle. So the area is equal to width, it's represented by the W, times length. Now if we go back to our shape, so the width is 73 centimeters and the length, the longest side, is 125 centimeters. So to calculate the area, we do 125 centimeters times by 73 centimeters. Now we've looked at multiplying by two-digit numbers in a previous video, so I'm not going to take too long to do this. So first we begin with 3 times 5, that is 15, put 5 there, tiny little 1 over here. 3 times 2 is 6, add the 1 is 7, I'll cross that off because I've used it. 3 times 1 is 3, put 3 there. And now we're going to go into multiplying by the tens. Now, because I'm multiplying by the tens, I'm never going to have anything in the ones. So I put a 0 as a place value holder. Now I do 7 times 5, which is 7 times 6 is 5 times 6 is 30, so 5 times 7 must be 35. Put a 5 there, and a tiny 3 under here. And then 7 times 2, which is 14, plus the 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, so 17, put a 7 there, cross that out because we've used it, and a tiny little 1 over here. Now 7 times 1, which is 7, plus the 1 is 8. Okay, final step, I just have to add the two rows together. So 5 add nothing is 5, 7 add 5 is 12, carry the 1, 1 add 3 is 4, add the 7 is 11, so 1 here, carry the 1, 1 add 8 is 9. So the answer is 9,125 centimeter squared. Don't forget to include the squared part, so that lets the people know that this is a measurement of area. Now we're going to move on to calculating the perimeter of the storage room. Now perimeter means you have to add up all of the sides. So if I go back, add 4 sides in total, I have to add up all 4 of them. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. This is the first way, in which you write 73 times 2 in brackets and 125 times 2 in brackets. Now you might be wondering, why do we write times 2 in brackets? Well, because there's 2 sides which is 73 centimeters long, and there is 2 sides which is 125 centimeters long. So that number sentence could be rewritten as, so 73 times 2 is 146 plus 125 times 2, which is 250. Right, so now I just do 146, add 250. Again, if you're confused about how I got 146, it was because I did this equation here, wrote it here, and then for 250, it was this equation up here. Now we just add it together. 6 add nothing is 6. 4 add 5 is 9. 1 add 2 is 3. 396 centimeters is the perimeter. Now the other way of calculating the perimeter was just writing the whole number sentence out. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different numbers that we're adding together because the rectangle has 4 sides. These two sides make 146. Add these two sides, which make 250. You'll see that it looks very similar to the other way of working it out, where we had it in brackets. As you can see, the brackets equal to 146, just as these two over here equal to 146, and the brackets on this side makes 250, just as this side 125 plus 125 also makes 250. So there are two ways of essentially getting doing the same calculation. So now we just go add it together. So again, 146, add 250, and if I look back, it was 396 centimeters. So there you go. Both ways will give you the same answer.